up, peeps, and welcome back to a new thing that you guys haven't seen yet. Now, some of you may know what this is just by looking at it, but if you don't, that's okay. This is a game in development called Star Citizen. It's a game that I backed back, however long it was ago that the Kickstarter was going, back a little bit closer to its infancy, but it still had a ton of money going behind it. This game is the biggest space sim game that is going to be coming out, I believe, in a couple of years. But so far, they've come out with 2 modules for us to play around with and test and have fun with. So this is kind of, alpha build, you could say. But damn, does this look good for alpha. Just for the sake of the recording, I turned down the quality a little bit just so that I could manage to make sure this thing was recording well. Because, alpha stuff sometimes and optimization don't go hand to hand. So for this first episode, I want to show you guys what you get when you have the Hangar module, which is kind of the main area past the launcher that you kind of hang out when your ships are in. And I have 2 technically. I have the Jump Point Origin 300i, I believe. So flying with style, you could say. And the ships are here. This is the actual ship that I have, the black one over there. I believe that one over there is the training one, which allows you to do the combat module, which there is an actual flying around, shoot ships and other people in multiplayer. It is out, kind of an arena-style kind of battle, which is pretty cool. But in this thing here, I mean, look at how cool this shit is. I mean, you can bring down the chairs. This is just a turret, so that if you want to practice on weapons or try out different weapons, you can. Since I have... shoot at targets and stuff, so combat mode, you can see that it's got the HUD there. I don't know for me or whatnot if it's just messed up, but I gotta really move the camera way out of the way before I can see my HUD. So I don't know if that's just something specific to me or if it's perhaps some sort of graphical glitch that they're having right now. But yeah, you can test out. This is one of the weapons that are actually on my weapon. It's on my ship itself. So that's pretty cool. Now, generally, what you'd be able to do if you had the one step down, the Aurora, because they don't have many of the ships quite set up yet to be able to handle the Hangar module and the flight module, is this thing here, which you can actually go and take a look at your ships and open them up and see the different weapons that you can equip to it, and it'll actually change it in the Hangar. It'll actually remove pieces and change them and put them together as you're doing this. And you can go over and look at your ship and see how it changed, which is pretty cool. So you got weapons, ammo, power thrusters, avionics, cargo, and all that other lovely stuff. So if we go back over here, you can see that, yeah, it's got me set up with 2 ships, the Origin Jump Works 300i, and the Trainer, which is for the flight simulator that they've built and put together so that you can actually fly your ship around. Now, obviously, I think if you buy, you can pre-order this, and it's being done by Robert Space Industries, kind of them. They're the old makers of what was it, Space Commander or Ship Commander or something like that. Wing Commander, that's what it was. It was Wing Commander, pardon me, and it's pretty cool looking stuff. Oh, let's not open the thing there. Thank you. Alright, so the rest of the stuff with this game has to it, besides just that. Cool lighting, by the way. This whole little thing that they're giving us is great. I mean, these guys have gotten a couple $1 million for this game, and it's going to be big. If you like to be able to actually have dogfighting style kind of games with a big open world that's probably going to be as big, maybe, I don't know quite the scale of compared, but like EVE Online in that sense of grandness, then this is definitely one you want to get into. I didn't want to get into EVE Online because it was a pay-by-month kind of thing, and I have an aquarium. This is, by the way, which ship you pre-order, you buy it, and you get with a ship with it, and whichever ship you get, obviously, it costs like a little bit more, or something along those lines, or if you want to buy multiple ships, that kind of thing. So, kind of, sort of microtransactions. Nah, you kind of not really, I suppose. If you want better ships, you can just kind of use in-game currency if you, go out and discover stuff or mine stuff. It's all that kind of possibilities that you can in an open world scenario that you can utilize to your advantage. And the other great thing about this game in general, and I'm going to show it to you right here, just the amount of detail that they've put into this game. I mean, look at this. Look at that. I always wanted, like, gull wing doors opening up like that. It's just cool. And then you climb up the ladder, and they've got all this stuff. You can walk around. I mean, this is one of the things that was passed in the Kickstarter, was the ability to walk around in the hangar and inside your ship. And eventually they're going to have ships that are like the Millennium Falcon style kind of ship that you can walk around inside. Multiple people can be in there. There's turrets and stuff. I've seen other people who have that ship, and it looks cool. I got this one because I figured I'm going to be by myself for the most part. I'm also going to eventually place videos about this game when it comes out. But I mean, just the amount of detail they put into this, I can just imagine it. With an Oculus Rift and an actual joystick and all this other stuff. Harking back to the good old Space Sim days and stuff. And I mean, look, I'm inside the cockpit. I can look around. I can, yaw and pan and, excuse me, and move around. I can see what my thrust and my engines and stuff. And there's some pretty cool stuff with the combat that I'll show you guys in another video. This one's probably going to be a bit shorter because, you know, the content is a little bit limited just in the Hangar module part of this. And so, yeah, you can just see, like, engine statuses and other cool stuff. There should be the ability of, like, other HUD-like things that you can see later. But yeah, I mean, this is just my ship. Obviously, other people have other ships with other stuff in it. There's, like, ships that can be in ships. Excuse me, got something stuck in my throat. It's tickling it. Needs to stop that. And then you can just walk around in your ship. You can just open up the doors, walk in and out. You can sprint around a little bit too. Depending on the ship that you get. Excuse me again. Depending on the ship you get, the size of it, you get a different style hangar. The more expensive a ship you have, the better looking and bigger your hangar is. If you get the cheaper stuff, you get kind of the lower end. I have the middle one. There's like the really cheap economic one, the business one, and like the big one, the nice one. I'm in the middle. I'm in the business. Because I got the Origin Jumpwork 300i or whatever. And I have no idea what this thing does. It just maybe shows what the character model looks like. And then you got some other nice things over here. You can open up and see I got some shoes and happiness. And then this is just another one of those other things that pops this open and looks really cool. And then you gotta turn that off, otherwise the lights stay off, and that's kind of funny to see. And there's like some cool stuff here, and people flying outside. It's just ambient noise, and I can even go up onto the rafters here of inside my hangar, which I think is pretty damn cool too. And also, I think when the game comes out, you also can choose which planet that you start on or something along those lines. So I can come up here and look at my ship. You can see a lot of the weapons that are attached to the sides of my ship, and then you can walk around on top of here. If you get another ship or some other things, I suppose you could, there'd be another one that could get placed into here. There's just more of my ship. I've never been fully up here. I haven't played too much with the hangar module. I've seen other people mess around in it a bit more, but it seems like this is what it is. If you also want to see, I have a link in the description down below that will have a link to the lore of the Star Citizen universe, which is, I believe, separate from the Wing Commander one. It's beautiful to watch. If you just read it on, you're just like, oh my god, this is a big freaking universe. Here's the whole timeline. If you like that kind of lore stuff like I do, then I suggest you go take a look at it because it is pretty good, pretty cool. I don't think there's anything up here though, so I'm gonna head back down. And I believe there's one more thing that I need to show before ending the video here. And I just want to say, in the description again, I just got links for both Robert Space Industries website, and again the lore timeline. Let's see what else. I technically started up my own little organization, so if any of you who have this game wish to join me in my space exploration endeavors, because I have the planning of wanting to explore and check out and find as many places as I can. Sadly, I didn't get the exploration version of the 300i, which is kind of sad, but I'd have to pay like another 15 bucks or something like that, or 5 bucks, I can't remember what it is, to upgrade to the better version of this that's meant for exploration. But here's the other and last thing that I have. They have the animation for putting on the helmet and kind of it sitting on you and whatnot. I don't know if this has any impact on when you get inside your ship, if it does something there, like you can see more HUD. That should be something that I should probably take a look at here, just to make sure I don't miss anything. And, yeah. I mean, this is just cool. I mean, this is the space sim kind of game that I imagine, that you can have your own ship, customize it, go fly and do whatever the hell you want. Don't gotta pay a monthly fee, and you don't have to pay for other stuff if you don't need to. You can join an organization if you want. There's an actual economy and stuff that's gonna be in this game. It's pretty impressive, the amount of stuff that's gonna go into this. It's a one-time pay if you want in, that I know of from now. I don't think there's gonna be anything. There's a subscription thing you can buy, but that's just to get a little extra stuff, but it's totally not necessary. So yeah, it looks like there's no other HUD-like things that I can do with this, but I think that's a good place to stop right here, just to show you guys this. I'll have another video out real soon about the space combat and the flying around, so that'll be a real fun one. I just wanted to show you guys this over-glancing thing and talk about the game itself a little bit and introducing it, and that I will be playing it when it comes out and as more content spills from this game. So peeps, I hope you've been enjoying this. I hope you learned a little bit about the game, and hopefully you'll be excited for the next video. So, hope you peeps have been enjoying this, and I will see you later. Haha! Uh-oh. The crab's on its way. Kill it! Kill it with fire! Die! Uh-oh. I don't think he liked what I did there. Quick, destroy him! They won't hit me with fire today. That's my job. Oh, hello, dude. And so that ends